Well, here I am in the hammock in the park on the way to pick up my friend. It was too long a drive. I have a toothache, big toothache, and it was starting to hurt again, so I took a codeine, which of course made me sleepy, so I had to find a place to stop. And so here I am at a roadside park. That would be the road over there. And I hung up these lovely chimes. Let's see if they will ring for us. This is definitely the way to relax. My laptop is plugged in, and it goes in the window of the car. And to the converter box. I may be alongside the highway, but this is a pretty darn good place to be right along, so you gotta be beside the highway. This is better than a cheat. It's less work than a kayak, and I could get my feet wet. And I'm not gonna drive dangerously if I'm sleeping. It's so pretty in here. Look at all the types of trees. And I have a mirror too, so I can be in charge of what's behind me. Just because I'm in a public place, I don't usually ever worry about who's anywhere, if I'm alone or not. But when I'm in a public place like this, it's always a concern. So I have my laptop here with the, let's see, this is the great, see, I'm looking into my laptop here. And I can see that whole place behind me. And I can even zoom into it. Well, I suppose 5 minutes of hanging around with somebody who's just lying in a hammock. Two things. You could either get bored or you could get jealous. You could get bored of watching, or you could wish you were here in the woods, or you could just be interested. That would probably be the people that would watch it. Probably, from what you guys tell me, you like my videos of nature, and you like just the restful, peaceful stuff. I like looking up into trees. Do you ever look up into the trees? You usually have to lie down under them. See, if you're in a hammock though, and you have a place, if you're in a part of the world where there's snakes on the ground and you can't lie in the grass, or there's chiggers. We used to have chiggers in Georgia. And so you could lie here. Of course, you still would have to be worried about snakes and trees. I think I'd rather have a snake in my computer than on a tree above me. Yeah, the grass snake in my computer, I think he was harmless compared to... I used to canoe down the... No, I used to float down the Oconee River, or what else I do? We had a rowboat. I would rowboat down the river. That was nice of my parents to have a rowboat for us. That was quite thoughtful. I don't think I ever appreciated it. I wondered kind of why we had a rowboat. Like, why we got a rowboat? I don't think I remember my parents ever going in it. I know I went in it. My sister and brother, I don't know what they did. They weren't part of my life. They were just doing their lives. You know how kids are. We had parallel lives. Not like Daniel and Abraham. They are just hang out all the time. Oh, trees are blowing. Chimes are gonna go. They really put me to sleep, those chimes. I love watching them. Well, I guess I better let you go. It's been fun. I'm glad you're here. Should have made you a hammock and brought it along. How unthoughtful of me. So I don't know if I'm halfway there yet. It's not that far, really. But I'm not going that fast. What takes some people an hour or two would take me, a day. Depending on what's there. I think there's a whole bunch of little towns between here and there, too. All with interesting stores that I plan to go in and investigate. But you can only do so many things before you are tired of getting out of the car. 3 is usually a good number of times you can get out of the car before you're kind of tired of getting out of the car. How many times have I gotten out now? Let's see, I stopped at the log jam. I stopped at the Algonquin trading post. The blueberry place. I got some banana bread and ate it. It was a little tiny thing of it. Looked like the size of a margarine pound, a pound of butter. Oh, I hear a tree frog. And what was the other thing? How long are we on here? 9:30. I gotta hurry up. So I stopped the logs, the Algonquin place, the first blueberry place. I stopped at another blueberry place. Then I drove up to Janine's and she wasn't there, and so I went to Joanne's. I got out at Joanne's. And then I got out at the Black River place. And then I got out here. So that's 7. So you count like that on the parts of your fingers. 5, and that's that holds the 5. And then I count like this for the rest of it. And then that'll hold 10. And then I count like that. Anyway, goodbye.